Well, I couldn't stand the pipes being gray and obnoxious, so I got a couple jars of paint mixed up, and lo and behold, instant camouflage. So let's begin. The first thing we do is take a photo of the material that we want to faux. In this case, it's this post. We want to match this post. And the first step, let's zoom in a little bit here, get ourselves a nice little point of reference. Yeah, that should do good enough. Then in our paint program, we are going to select a tool which allows us to find the RGB value of different parts of the image. Now, an eyedropper, that's typically what we're going to use. Here we're going to select that. We're going to find the value that we think is a good value. Then we're going to come over here and plug the RGB value into this program called Easy RGB. So let's do a 150, 141, and a 117. And we're going to go with Bear All Collections because we're going to go to our local Home Depot to make the purchase. Select Match, and up comes all of these great samples here. So from these samples, I usually do a Windows button Shift S select. That allows me to select one of these, and then I can take it and I can drop it into my image here. So in this case, I've dropped in a color match of a program of a color called Easy Savannah. And you can see that it just blends really nice with this light greenish color in the background. So now let's go and select our eyedropper again. And now we got to find this red color here, this sort of reddish brown. So we'll get some values together that we like, around 121 or so. Okay. Then come back over here, plug in 121, 97, 70. Then we are going to hit the word match. And again, we're in the Bear collection. And here are all of the various different colors. Now, obviously, the color is not this greenish color. This area right here. This is the true RGB value we just selected. Okay, so we need to find one of these colors that are as close as possible to the origin. And I've already done that in advance, and I found that the color Arts and Crafts is very, very, very close to what I need. Now, from these two colors, these become my faux colors, which are going to allow me to paint all of this pipe and all the junk attached to this post, and hopefully faux it enough that it's no longer obnoxious. So let's take a run to Home Depot. Let's pick up some little sample jars of paint, and let's make this happen. So the other side is nice and painted in camouflage. This side is not. So what's the next thing I'm going to do? You got it. I'm going to paint this stuff and camouflage it. Well, we've got two colors of paint here. These are from Bear, Home Depot product. And this is in the great little sample bottle size, which makes it really convenient for a project like this because it doesn't take much paint at all. Now, to put this in context, no, the paint will not last forever. It's latex and you're painting it on plastic. But unless you scrape it, it should hang on there pretty good. Interestingly, if there's some streaks that show through, that just sort of adds to the look that we're trying to get. A nice little faux, something that matches more or less the dock. I do not have real high expectations for the paint staying on this plastic paint bucket very long, but as you can see, it's a very fast process, and if I had to repaint it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Now you're probably saying, why am I going to all this trouble? Well, I'm a little bit OCD, and stupid things bother me, or I should say annoy me, and having all of this stuff, different textures, all of the different colors of pipe and fittings and stuff, well, I'd rather just take an hour or so and make things pretty. Here I am trying to make a YouTube video. Some big old basses out there feasting on the minnows, driving me insane.